Hello guys, One Piece Tube here. Today I will make a review for chapter 876 and chapter 877. First in chapter 876, on the cover page, we see Sai and his fleet, so no more Bartolomeo. I wonder what did happen to them? Did they all die? I was looking forward to seeing what will happen between Shanks and Bartolomeo. It probably would have been a very funny scene. But it seems like Oda did not plan for that, he just did that just because. That whole burning of the flag thing. About the question, was Big Mom defeated from that attack? In this chapter we get a clear answer. That attack did nothing, which is very good because it would be weird if a Yonko goes down like that. That panel when Big Mom is not trying to climb out of there but instead she is making a tunnel was very funny. If I did not know that she has a devil fruit, I would have thought that she has the road devil fruit. If Big Mom decides not to be a pirate anymore and start working in construction, she would be a great help to the society. Making roads anywhere she goes and very quickly. In one panel Nami says that she is going to tear through the earth itself. This made me think. Big Mom goes on a rampage when she wants to eat something but she cannot or does not have that. But what if one day she wants to eat the earth itself? Maybe this would be the final arc in One Piece, Big Mom trying to eat the planet and the rest trying to stop it. What do you think about this stupid theory? Well, at least does make more sense than this chapter. Don't you agree? And then here comes Gandalf the Grey, I mean Pudding. Luffy says to her, "The hell was all that? You tried to trick us." I don't think the synonym for trick is kill, but since Luffy did not go to school, I guess it's okay not to know that. So, stay in school kids because you are not going to have the luck of the main character. Sanji goes crazy when he sees Pudding, but it seems like Pudding got Sanji's virus and now she's acting just like him. Like husband, like wife. And then Pudding goes double crazy and I really like that. It was very funny and weird and this is what I expect from Oda. This is my favorite thing in this chapter. I did see some comments saying that they are annoyed by Pudding and her weird behavior. But if Oda did not make Pudding act like this in this case, then it would be very lame and too convenient. Why would she help them? But since she is crazy, it kind of makes sense. Because crazy people do not do logical things. There is one panel that caught my attention. Pudding says to Sanji, "Come here this instant, watch as you friends are killed by Big Mom. Taste living hell." So, even the crazy Pudding doesn't want Sanji dead. She doesn't care for his friends but she does care for him. I think this is very important and a big hint of what is about to happen. And by the way, in this panel, they act like a real couple. The wife ordering her husband. The husband looking confused, trying to understand what is going on. The only difference here is that they are a crazy couple. And then Chiffon does ask Sanji to help them to make the cake and Sanji says that, when it comes to cooking, I can do basically anything. And this is very important because finally we did get the year of the Sanji that Oda did promise us a long time ago. We were all wrong. We thought that the year of Sanji meant that he will do something epic or new powers. But no, Sanji will make a cake the likes of which the world has never seen before. If you are disappointed with this, don't be. Just ask yourself this question: can Luffy make a cake? No. Can Zoro make a cake? No. Can Shanks make a cake? No. Can Kaido make a cake? No. There is only one guy who can make a cake like that and that guy is Sanji. This is mind-blowing, and this is why this is Sanji's year. Anyway, Chiffon says that the only thing that can stop Momo is the right kind of cake. Make it, and she will let you go free. If this is indeed the case, then this just proves my point that this arc did end when the wedding was over. And from that point on these chapters are fillers. This is the only way in which things would make sense. They tried to kill her and she will let them free because they gave her a cake, so the Yonkos are not that scary after all. Usually, at the end of the arc, a lot of epic things happen, but in this arc it will be just Big Mom and the Straw Hats eating cake. Next is chapter 877. Who do you think is the luckiest character in One Piece? I think it's Sai. He is so lucky that if he would sail to find One Piece, it will take him just a few days to find it. But Sai doesn't need One Piece because he already has it. Baby 5 is his One Piece. On the first page, we see that Brook and Chopper are incapacitated by Perose's devil fruit powers. Since Brook was able to put up a fight against Big Mom, I did expect him to last a little bit longer because he is fighting one of her commanders. But since Luffy barely did defeat Cracker with the help of Nami, I guess this makes sense. Perose did start to explain how his devil fruit works. Both Chopper and Brook started to cry, which I don't see the point of this. Are they thinking if they cry enough he will let them go? Anyway, on the next page, we see a full shot of Category sitting on the Sunny. The chances of Category joining the crew were 0.00001%, but after seeing this panel now they are 0. Because he is way too cool to be a Straw Hat, the only way he would join is if he would become the captain. And that is not going to happen. Perose says that, we must send Big Mom over to Pudding, on Cacao Island. I start thinking, how can they do that? She cannot swim because she is a devil fruit user. She is not going to listen to them and get on board a ship and wait patiently until they get there. The only way I see this happen is if Perose can do what Okiji can but instead freeze the sea. He will turn it into candy and create a road for her to walk on. And then Big Mom arrives. She is still screaming wedding cake. If I will keep hearing these two words I am going to have nightmares, and I am sure I will not be able to eat cake anytime soon. I am glad that One Piece is on a break next week. There is a limit how much I can take this. I need a rest before I am able to hear these words again. This arc at least has a couple of chapters left. Category said to the soldiers that, all of you, back into the mirror world. In a few seconds the lot of you will be collapsed at his feet. This got me really excited because I thought Luffy will do what Shanks did to the members of Whitebeard Pirates. But that was not the case. Those two soldiers were down, but it's not clear why. Anyway, Luffy and Category clash. Based on that panel it seems like Luffy has another brother. When I first saw Category's powers I said that they are similar to Luffy's. And in this chapter, it's clear to see. Even Carrot says that. When Luffy attacks Category with Hawk Gatling, Category looks like he has a Logia Devil Fruit, but no, he is a Paramecia type just like Luffy. It will be great to see a real fight between Luffy and Category, but we all know that would not happen. And then Pedro says to Carrot about the Straw Hats that they could be the ones that we are waiting for to lead the world unto a new dawn. This is supposed to make us emotional, but it did not do anything for me. And the reason for that is, this is very generic. There is nothing new or interesting about the things that Pedro said. Yes, we know that the Straw Hats will lead the world unto a new dawn because they are the main characters. If they don't do it, who will? Buggy? If Oda wanted to get our attention, he should have come up with something new and important to the story. And not with the most cliché thing that you can do. One example how to do it is what we did learn in Zoo Island, that the poneglyphs were all made by the Kozuki clan. This was a big thing and very important for the story. It seems like Oda is tired from this arc as well. The quality of the last few chapters is at best average. I cannot wait for the Wano arc. And on the last page, Oda wants us to think that Pedro did die. How many of you think that Pedro is dead? Let me know in the comments. I don't think he is dead, for a couple of reasons. Where was the last time that someone did die in One Piece? If Apple did survive a nuclear blast, Pedro's chances of surviving this are pretty good. There is a rule in these types of story: if you don't see a dead body or a grave, then in most cases the character is still alive. Anyway, what do you guys think about both chapter? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.